Hey everybody. It's Gospel Music Monday in here. Ow! First of all, my nail is cracked and I definitely just got that caught in my head. Anyway, back to what I was about to say. First of all, there are two observations I have for today. The first is, if you are in Florida or several other states that I did not memorize, but if you go to my last tweet from the wonderful counselor, Kristen Clark, I retweeted her election protection tweet about states who have a registration deadline of tomorrow, October 9th. Please make sure you're registered. It's super important that our voices are heard, which brings me to my next point, this Brett Kavanaugh situation. So I have not been quiet, but I've been contemplative, and I think I'm really frustrated. I think one of the things that I hear from Republican trolls on Twitter, not every Republican is a troll, but roll with me for a second. Republican trolls on Twitter in particular is, we're the party of Lincoln. We freed the slaves, right? As if racism is not a nonpartisan and a bipartisan problem. So we hear that the most. But here's my thing. If Republicans are so about that life, if Republicans are so, about, making sure that we're all treated equal in a land of the free, which still isn't very free. If that's the case, can you please tell me why Republicans overwhelmingly appoint white men to the Supreme Court? That was me acting out. I'll wait. So my point is, if Republicans think that white is right, and they're only going to appoint white men to the Supreme Court, especially white men who may have issues with sexual assault, sexual harassment, and even appointed the only black dude on the Supreme Court got coochie grabbing issues like the president, right? Like, if that's what they represent, why do you want to be down? Brandy, why do you want to be down? Brandy don't want to be down, but I'm saying the song, throwback, roll with me here. Tell me why you want to be down with that. I'm really struggling with that. So my only resolution for y'all right now is to go register to vote, because my initial resolution was to have everybody call 202-224-3121, letting their senators know not to vote for Brett Kavanaugh. But then Susan sold us out. So here's my last observation for the day. If we continue to wait for Republicans, my friend Andrew, who you all know is running for governor in Florida, talks about Republican light often, but let's not even talk Republican light. Let's talk about Republican allies, right, who have politics that may be different than some of ours, but they still stand with us in times of difficulty when we're facing truth. If Susan Collins sold us out at the most critical juncture, I think it's time for us to understand, one, that whoever started taking up a collection, the love offering for Susan Collins' opponent in Maine in 2020, shout out to y'all. Sorry, my phone rang. Definitely donate there, but also understand that we should not count on people who've told us what their values are to stand with us in times of difficulty. What we should do is make sure we have people who can stand for us and with us in those times. That's all I got for y'all right now. Register to vote tomorrow, October 9th, if that is your deadline. Even if it's not your deadline, I just challenge you to go and register. That is the first step to us exercising our political power. I ask you to join us. This is a critical election. I know people think midterms don't matter, but they matter. They matter so, so much. So I thank you in advance. Shout out to all of y'all. Please know I'm sending love to you. I know it's a challenging time, but I'm standing with you. I'm here for you. Someone asked me to post candidates who I'm watching for this election. I think it's a way for us to encourage each other and know that there are those who are bold and courageous among us who are running for office, and I'm definitely going to send those your way. Finally, I will be on Jake Tapper's The Lead today at 4, so please tune in, and keep sending your questions my way. I just had to get those things off my heart. Amen. You all have a great Monday. I'll be talking to you soon. Bye-bye.